Yesterday, we showed you the first official portraits of King Charles since his coronation, depicting him on canvas in the uniform of the Welsh Guards.
And from tomorrow, visitors to Buckingham Palace will have the chance to see one of the biggest collections of images from the royal family's archive, collated over more than 150 years.
Our royal correspondent, Daniela Ralph, has been to take a look.
Through the gallery doors, the faces of royalty loom large. Some of the photos are familiar. Here the Andy Warhol print of the late Queen from 1985. But many capture something more intimate. This photo was kept private until now. Royal mothers with their newborn babies. The Queen, Princess Margaret, Princess Alexandra and the Duchess of Kent. The photo was taken in 1964 as a thank you to the doctor who delivered the children. And then the more recent moments. These are all the work of photographer Hugo Burnand, whose portfolio includes the King's coronation and the wedding of the Prince and Princess of Wales.
There was one picture which I discussed with them, which I hoped we might do, which was the picture of Prince William and Catherine with all the bridesmaids tumble. I call it the tumble. We had 3 minutes to do it, but 3 minutes isn't very long to take a portrait. And the reason why I mention that is because all the expressions and all the movements and all the positions are very spontaneous. They're from the people, they're not directed by me. And I think that has to come from a certain amount of trust going both ways. And in a way, it was probably the most successful picture for me of that day. So it crosses a border between formal and informal.
The retouching of portraits was commonplace from the earliest prints to make them look as good as possible. Some images show the photographer's annotations. This picture of the late Queen and Prince Philip includes notes which say, "Background must be kept light and please do not cut." The photographer was Anthony Armstrong-Jones, who later married the Queen's sister, Princess Margaret, and regularly photographed his wife. The exhibition has been 10 years in the planning, and everyone involved has some favourites.
Tell us why you like this image of the late Queen so much.
What I think is very strong graphically. We have a very stark pale background, and the sitter is portrayed in a very simple woolen admiral's cloak. And also she's not wearing any of the traditional royal trappings such as tiaras or important jewellery, insignia and so on. And I think that she comes through as really kind of the woman behind the monarchy.
There is bold, eye-catching imagery, and sitting amongst them, some more off-guard shots. Contact sheets from 1980. The Queen and her sister laughing and chatting during a shoot. And in some sections, paintings and photos sit close to one another. This picture from 1864 of Alexandra, the Princess of Wales, influenced the look and mood of this photo from 2021 to mark the 40th birthday of the current princess. The collection is a reminder of the power of photography over the past 100 years to shape public perception of the royal family. Daniela Ralph, BBC News, the King's Gallery at Buckingham Palace.
Incredible collection.